The Supreme Court recently quashed the Madras High Court's order shutting down Sterlite's copper smelting plant in Tuticorin after imposing a 100 crore fine. But no relief yet for the plant. The Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board has ordered its closure after a gas leak. Sterlite denies the allegations. NDTV's Sam Daniel sent us this ground report on the plant's impact on the environment in the area.
23rd March, between midnight and 6 in the morning, thousands of Tuticorin residents wake up to a gas leak. The chimneys of Sterlite copper smelting plant release more than double the permissible amount of sulfur dioxide. Complaints of nausea, throat and eye irritation pour in. The Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board has shut down the plant citing violations. Local people say they've paid a heavy price. During its initial years, the plant's liquid discharge polluted the soil and dust destroyed cultivation. Arsenic, environmentalists say, is 25 times the permissible level in the area, and copper 10 times. Behind the Sterlite plant, hundreds of tons of copper slag dumped, which over the last many years has drained into the groundwater table and has made water unfit for drinking in many surrounding villages. Once into the groundwater table, copper slag increases the hardness of water, which in several areas has touched 2000 microgram per litre against the permissible 600 limit. The TDS is almost at 8,000 microgram per litre, almost 4 times the permissible 2,000. Iron is at 3.45 versus the permissible 1. In another case, the Supreme Court had recently overturned the Madras High Court's closure order.
Does this imply that if you are rich enough to make settlements, you can be up to any kind of mischief? And then you set right things with your money power?
Promoted by the Vedanta Group, the plant made Tuticorin its home 17 years ago, after Maharashtra farmers chased it out of Ratnagiri. The company with the 18,000 crore turnover supplies 40% of India's copper requirement, besides jobs for around 4,000 regular and contract workers. Another 20,000 benefit indirectly as well. Doctors say there's a definite rise in respiratory complaints after Sterlite set up shop in Tuticorin. But there's no scientific research to prove.
Because there is no recorded estimation of blood levels of all these toxins. There is no research.
Sterlite authorities say the plant has achieved zero discharge now, and that it complies with pollution control norms.
We Sterlite Industries will continue to engage with the State Government of Tamil Nadu and the State Pollution Control Board towards maintaining the highest standards of safety, health and environment in our operations.
The district administration says it will go by government records, and it has ordered a probe following fresh complaints by public.
If it is found that it has been doing this nuisance for quite long, and this was also one such nuisance which they have not taken steps to clear it, then definitely the closure will be ordered.
It's a question of development versus public safety and damage to environment. With the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board shutting down the plant, there's no relief yet for Sterlite. But for the Tamil Nadu government, it could be a tough political call. Outside the Sterlite plant in Tuticorin, with camera person Sukumar, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.
India's biggest ever corporate fine, 100 crores, has been levied on Sterlite Industries, owned by billionaire Anil Agarwal of Vedanta, because of pollution caused by its copper smelting plant in Tamil Nadu. The Supreme Court, however, set aside a Madras High Court order which had shut down this plant for good. The Supreme Court cited, amongst other reasons, the employment provided by Sterlite Industries. However, it said that the plant can only reopen once it complies with environmental guidelines. This relief meant a rise in Sterlite share prices despite the 100 crores fine. But politicians and activists said they were disappointed because they say the damages caused to residents near the plant are much, much more.
100 crore rupees, the first time a massive fine has been imposed on a polluting unit. The culprit, the sterllite copper smelting plant in Tuticorin, Tamil Nadu.
See, the message is very clear. Either the industry takes remedial measures and sets right its house in order. The industry must not pollute beyond the permissible limit.
The Supreme Court said the fine is for damaging the environment for 15 years and operating without a valid renewal. Yet, today's order is actually good news for billionaire promoter Anil Agarwal. The plant can remain open now as a High Court order closing it has been struck down.
I will file a review petition and we will mobilize. The public are totally agitated. This 100 crores is just a pittance.
Sterllite welcomes the judgment given by the Supreme Court. Ironically, the plant was shut down last week in a separate case after complaints of a gas leak. But Sterllite says it adheres to the highest environmental standards. It's now up to the state government to reopen the plant.
Sterllite will have to deposit 100 crores with the Tuticorin collector within 3 months. The interest on this amount will be used for environmental restoration. Also, another legal battle awaits Sterllite with the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board shutting the plant, citing gas leak. With Sam Daniel in Chennai, this is Arunachalam Vaidyanathan for NDTV.